Good morning, all of you. Now we'll learn about the topic business organization. We are learning the last chapter procedure of sending goods by the train. That means selection of the train, packing of the goods, and carrying goods to railway station. Forwarding notes, how to make the forwarding note, specimen of the forwarding notes. Then we discuss about the railway receipt. Each railway receipt is negotiable instrument. Each railway receipt is negotiable instrument. That is questions. Negotiable instrument have the following feature. We know that means it has been transferability, and negotiable instrument can be transferred one person to other person. First is the transferability. Second is acceptability. Acceptability means negotiable instrument acceptable everywhere, as like currency in our business term. Then in good faith, it also good faith. Then fourth point is transferability and acceptability before the maturity. Transferability and acceptability before the maturity. It has a maturity time period. That is transferability and acceptability in the before the maturity. Then it acceptable as a negotiable instrument. The endorsee should have fair title. Endorsee should have fair faith. That means that person written the negotiable instrument, that is endorsee, should be in good faith also. Railway receipt has all the characteristics of the negotiable instrument except last characteristics mentioned why it is not treated as negotiable instrument. Instead treated as the semi-negotiable instrument. When railway receipt is last. Next point, when railway receipt last, what happened? If the railway receipt is last, then the consignee should immediately inform to the station master. First is when last the receipt, consignee should immediately inform the station master. The station master will ask consignee to execute properly stamped indemnity bond. Only the goods will deliver. Indemnity bond is undertaking that respect of goods delivered, person submitting the bond shall be indemnify the railway company of the direction. If the railway company If the railway company has reason to the suspect that persons asking daily out of the fraud, it does not deliver the goods unless it has received the consent of the consignor through the forwarding railway station. That is, the lost railway receipt immediate inform to the station master. Then he verify his person is if person is suspected. Then he clarify the indemnify bond. Then he receive the goods that person. Then next topic is advantage of the railway receipt. Advantages of the railway receipt. What is the advantage of railway receipt? Railway receipt has got following advantage. First is letter of evidence. It is a letter of evidence in the sense it is the agreement between sender and railway company of the carrying goods. इसके लिए sender and रेलवे कंपनी के बीच ये क्या हो जाता है, ये एविडेंस. इन द फ्यूचर कभी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होती है तो हम उनसे बात कर सकते हैं कि गुड्स आपको रिसीव हुआ कि नहीं. सेकंड इज एग्रीमेंट. एग्रीमेंट्स, इट इज एग्रीमेंट बिटवीन सेंडर एंड द रेलवे कंपनी ऑफ कैरिंग गुड्स. सेंडर एंड रेलवे कंपनी के बीच एक एग्रीमेंट क्रिएट हो जाता है. इसके बेस पे हम कह सकते हैं हाँ रेलवे रिसिप्ट है, इसमें सेंडर ने रेलवे अथॉरिटी को संबंधित को इस गुड्स को यहाँ पे कैरी ले जाने के लिए एग्री हुए. देन सिक्योरिटी. सिक्योरिटी इन द सेंस ऑफ सिक्योरिटी, लोन कैन बी सिक्योर्ड बाय कीपिंग एज ए सिक्योरिटी. इफ बायर सेंडर हैव एनी लोन, then he can claim for the railway receipt of that carrying goods. Endorsement. 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 It can be endorsed in the semi-negotiable instrument. Authority letter. Authority letter is made by the behalf of the railway company. He has makes authority letter, deliver of goods by the railway authority of the with railway receipt to the senders at the time. This is the main advantages of the railway receipt. Now we learn railroad. We have learned about the railways contribution in the our trade, sending goods one place to other place. Now we learn about railway road coordination. Railway road transport coordination. Rail and road transport are the complementary each other. Railways as well as road both are complementary to each other. Together, take together, they form the principal means connecting all parts of country with another. The road transport provides the important link between the farmer and village and the local mandis where the nearest railway station, and the railway other hand provide the connection with the between areas of productions or consumptions spread over the between the long distance. Since railway cannot reach every nook and corner of the country. They need to the assist of the road transport, trucks and other means of the road transports, collect the goods and production center and bring them to the railway station. At the railway station, goods would be loaded by the train sent for the flung places. Once they reach the destination, will again need assist the road transport to send the receivers. Essence in the term of air transport. Air transport is the most modern and quickest, latest edition of the mode of transport. It also helpful in the our business. Transportation of high value and light goods increase being by the air transports. It also cover in these topics. Now we know about the term and condition of the purchase and sale. Terms and condition. Purchase and sales. In the highly possible there are the dispute between the buyer and seller, one region or the other region. This dispute may be result in the loss if not solved earlier. Therefore, order to the avoid of dispute in the future, we have need of the following is some issues that we settled prior to placing the execute order. First is quality of goods. Quality of goods. First we decide goods are the different variety. Buyer and seller also decide the which quality of goods order, that is fixed. The quality of goods is decided upon the buyer and seller, that is no any dispute between the purchaser and seller. Second is quantity of goods. Quantity of goods. In this sense, quantity of goods may be decided upon the accordance with the measurement, weight, number of the goods. How much goods are required, that should be determined in the quantity of goods. Next, price of goods. Price of goods also. Price of goods is settled between the buyer and seller, which may be expressed in the various way of the local price as station price, FOR and destination and Franco price. Price will be determined by the both parties. Prior to send the goods. Fourth point, packing of the goods. Packing of the goods. Packing also matter depend upon the nature and quality of goods. If buyer given the some specific instructions regarding packing, then goods must be packed. Following instruction, if there is no specific instruction, then goods must be packed in such manner they have safely reached the destination. Fifth is sending of the goods. Sending of the goods. How to send the goods? Buyer to seller. If the buyer has given some special convenience if buyer has given the special instruction regarding the mode of transports, we had adopt, otherwise mode must be adopted and available goods destination most safely and conveniently according to the sellers. 6. Delivery of the goods. Delivery of the goods. The place of delivery of goods must be decided by the seller and buyer. In the last term, payments of the goods. Payment is very important in the any kind of business. Payment is required made the either proper prior to delivery or at the time of delivery or the after of the delivery of the goods. There is no such term of the regard payment reached at the buyers. It is bound to the payment time of delivery of goods. Various kind of discount available, making the payment should also be decided. In the last, we summarize the topics covered by the today. We have learned railway are the most important means of transport goods from one place to other place. Every day, millions of the tons goods are sent through the track and the matadors. The goods should be properly packed so that they are damaged in the transit. It is responsibility of the senders. Railway receipt is acknowledgement part of railway company that has received certain goods for the carriage. Thank you. We cover the next chapter, home trade and sales literature, means of increasing sales. How to increase the sales we will learn in the next class. Thank you.